a service of CNC Worldwide.
The Daily Podcast is a service of CNC News, and it's brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 members with business solutions since 1984. The electoral reform group Common Cause wants you to know that a pro-casino mailing received by many households around the state this fall was paid for mainly by the casino industry. The mailers come from Jobs for NY Now, which identifies itself as a coalition of business, labor, and economic development leaders. Common Cause says it tracked the biggest source of funding for that group back to the gaming industry. Proposition 1 on next week's general election ballot is a statewide referendum on whether New York's Constitution should be amended to allow Las Vegas-style casinos on non-Indian land. 30 Wegmans employees spent Tuesday morning at FoodLink helping pack and deliver meals for children as part of the FoodLink Backpack program. Wegmans shoppers donated to the food drive as part of the grocery chain's Check Out Hunger campaign. The Backpack program packages weekend meals for kids who rely on school for part of their food needs during the day. A man who fondled the feet of 3 young girls at Rochester area libraries has been found guilty of first-degree sexual abuse and endangering the welfare of a child. The Monroe County District Attorney's Office says Anthony Perry was convicted by a county court jury in a case that likely sets a legal precedent. It's apparently the first time the sexual abuse law has been used this way. Perry was accused of approaching the girls at 2 different libraries last year, removing their shoes and inappropriately touching their feet. He was caught by the mother of one child and arrested. That was a year ago, July. The delay in the trial was due to court-ordered psychological evaluations. Perry will be sentenced December 5th and could get up to 10 years for each occurrence. One of the 2 people accused in the murder of a Rochester Institute of Technology professor has been found guilty on 2 counts of second-degree murder. Natalie Johnson was convicted for her part in the robbery and murder of Edlin Chun early in February. Johnson and accomplice Jarrell Henry were accused by Rochester police of entering Chun's home on Hazelwood Terrace, where they robbed her and then shot her in the head. They then dumped Chun's body in a ravine in Tryon Park in Irondequoit. Police arrested Johnson and Henry when they caught him with the murdered woman's car. Assistant District Attorney Perry Duckles called it in many ways the definition of a cold-blooded crime. Johnson faces up to life without parole. She'll be sentenced December 3rd, and Henry's trial starts that same day. Rochester police have charged 2 people with criminal weapons possession after Sunday's shooting incident in which an 11-year-old was hit. Arrested were 29-year-old Quentin Singletary and 27-year-old Dominique Williams. Both are from Rochester. Singletary and the child showed up at Strong Memorial Hospital with non-fatal gunshot wounds, which happened about 10:30 Sunday morning. Police were already investigating because the city's ShotSpotter system and numerous 911 calls indicated gunfire at the corner of Chili Avenue and Thurston Road. Police haven't released exact details of what happened, but they say the 11-year-old boy who was shot is recovering with his friends and family. A house on Railroad Avenue in Hilton went up in flames Tuesday morning. Hilton and Spencerport fire companies were called out and found flames up the side of the house and heavy smoke. A search found nobody inside. There was gunfire on Tremont Street in Rochester early Tuesday morning. Neighbors reported hearing an argument, then gunshots and a car speeding off. Police said a man was found to be shot in the upper torso, but his injuries are non-life-threatening. He was taken to Strong Memorial Hospital. He's in stable condition. There was gunfire of a different kind on Arbordale Avenue in Rochester Monday night, this time unintentional. Fire broke out in the basement of a home, and that set off ammunition stored in the house. The family and their dog got out before the firefighter arrived, but the ammunition started cooking off. Firefighters stayed behind their equipment while they knocked down the blaze. The homeowner was treated for smoke inhalation, but nobody else was hurt, and the cause is being investigated. More Rochester employers are offering high-deductible health insurance programs to their employees. An annual survey by the Rochester Business Alliance found 71% now offering one or more of these plans. That's up from 61% last year. High-deductible plans trade lower monthly costs for a lot more out-of-pocket expense if you need hospitalization. Only 22% of Rochester employers offered these high-deductible plans 4 years ago. The survey found most employers that offer insurance continue to pay a significant share of the employee's premiums, on average covering 74% of a single-person plan, 69% of a family plan. Links to these and other stories are found to the right on CNC local news pages, and if you're watching on CNC, at the bottom of the page are links you can use to post news and information directly to us. So the next news podcast is as it happens, and the updates are as necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.